Hey young artists, so I am back with part 5 of this watercolor mixed media portrait. So what I am going to do is start to paint in my light mask, and also paint in a little bit of, or more so glaze, in my dark mask. So I definitely want to do my best to start talking about colors that I mixed up. So I did mix up yellow ochre and also burnt sienna to get an orangey red for his skin tone. I also used cad yellow and also ultramarine blue, and that was just to kind of darken the cat yellow, and I believe that I had added a little bit of the cadmium red to that. So another thing is I did use a complement, which is mixed yellow and also violet on to get like a darker brown color to kind of help with that. So it's a lot of mixtures that I did for my little mixtures that's in the corner. I also mixed up my black as well, and the black that I mixed up was burnt umber and also ultramarine blue. So as of right now, you can see I dipped in the mixture of my yellow ochre, I believe it's yellow ochre, burnt sienna, as well as a little bit of cat yellow and a little bit of ultramarine blue. And I diluted it a lot because I just wanted to get down a very light layer to make sure I can start to block in some of the colors that I needed. So that way you kind of have an understanding of what was the mixture I just dipped in. The mixture that is next to it, that is a little bit more reddish color, a reddish orange or a reddish brown color. That one, which is the bottom right, that one is the same mixture, it's just a little bit darker or not as diluted, so it's more of a probably milk consistency versus a tea consistency that's in the left hand wheel that's there. So above the right below wheel, which is like a brown, that is the mixture of the complement, which is yellow and also violet. So that way you have a clear idea, because I know I quickly read through the color mixture, so you kind of understand what's going on. So once again, the whole goal of step 5 is to start putting in the local skin color of the painting. So I wanted to kind of start to get in some of my darker mid-tones, and I think eventually I probably went a little bit too dark. I won't 100% know because I don't have my darkest darks in yet. So once I start to get in my darkest darks and also my dark mask, that'll give me a better idea if I went a little bit too dark in the light mask side. If you are working, when you start to build in your values and also your colors, you can always work in your shadow mask first, move into your light mask, or you can work into your light mask and then move into your dark mask. It's really either or. I think it's just a preference for artists what kind of floats their boat. For me, I decided to kind of work a little bit in my light mask first. That way I can start to nail some of the important features of the face, and start to get that kind of blocked in and down with color and also value. So part 5, you guys keep in mind, because this is a mixed media project, this is going to take some time. This is going to take a little bit of time because I have to get all my colors down, the base colors down with watercolors. Then I have to move into my color pencils for any type of corrections, any type of details. So that's why it's a mixed media. I may throw in watercolor markers, which is basically, I think, a watercolor ink. That is an ink base for the markers. So this is not a completed end product. This is just an in-between end product of the painting. I have a lot that I have to do, and I have corrections that I have to do. So once again, those corrections is going to have to take place when I move into my color pencil. So I'm trying to make sure I'm getting enough down, enough said. This project is for my student. We're working together when it comes to steps and what we need to do for each step. So technically it doesn't take me this long to get this type of project down, but I need to slow down enough. That way I'm not moving too fast, and we're all, as far as the project is concerned, we're all at the same pace and on the same page. That's pretty much the whole purpose of this. So This is the time when you start to develop the actual portrait, the painting, and start to get colors down. Right now, I personally feel like my colors is just too much of a one, or you can say more so of a monochromatic of a color. And when I start to move into my shadows, I'm going to try to make sure I'm plugging in a little bit more of reds, or at least the three zones of the face. So a yellow orchid, forehead, red in the nose, the cheek, and the ear, that zone, as well as the cooler zone. So I got a lot more to build on top. This is a indirect method with watercolors versus a direct method, so it's just a more so of a layering process, so it just takes a little bit longer. If I did a more direct method, then it probably will move a lot quicker than slower. On top of, if I wasn't recording myself, it probably would not take this long because I'll be able to focus on everything I need to do. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that really quick, and I know it's not that quick because I'm kind of 6 minutes in, but I just wanted to do a voiceover, that way kind of understand what I'm doing in this tutorial. That way you know what part 5 or step 5 is. I'll come back with a step 6 and however many steps I need to get to the end product. This is probably a good little series to sit down and watch if you are a young artist, because it gives you an idea of understanding how you need to have patience when you're doing any type of artwork, and you want to make sure that you are giving yourself more than enough time. Art doesn't take 5 minutes to do. I know that and I think any professional artist knows that. So you gotta really just take your time, be patient, make sure you're doing your best to correct yourself over and over and over again. I'm correcting myself even as I'm editing. I'm looking, there's a lot of things that I need to correct even with editing. So just FYI, just to make sure that you're taking your time, not rushing through your artwork, and you're double checking just to make sure things are as accurate as it is. So once again, I have a lot more layers to do, and I'm going to stop rambling. That way you guys can get back to watching the demo. So I'll see you guys in the next, which is part 6 of this project. So bye, you guys.